farm team, the same team that's playing the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in the American Hockey League playoffs.
Boy, look at that big hit by Tangradi.
Yeah, he took the helmet right off of Ritola. Well, there's been a couple of suspensions.
Yeah, and for the Penguins, Chris Kunitz gets a one-game suspension for a flying right elbow to the head of Simon Gagne right in the middle of the screen. Gagne was able to come back and play as well. A flying body check as Downey left his feet, launched himself right under the chin. Lovejoy picked up an assist for his pain.
I have to tell you, this game feels like a regular season game right now. It does not feel like the other games of this series. Very quiet, just a different feeling to the game. Here's Tyler Kennedy closing in. His shot, he scores! There's a power play goal from TK, and the Penguins get the big first goal, and it's 1-0.
Well, what happened in Atlanta? Eric Tangradi went out and stood in front of the net. What did Tyler Kennedy do? He shot the puck. What happens here in the second unit for the Penguins? Eric Tangradi goes to the front of the net from the faceoff. Shuffles it back. Eric Tangradi, 26. I'm going to go in front of Rolison. We just showed you. We talked about it. All that traffic. And Rolison, he just can't get out there. I don't think his vision is impeded, but because of Tangradi's positioning, Rolison is not out in front of that blue paint. He
learned a lot from John LeClair, but he plays for the other team.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about him.
Now there's Jordan Staal, and first points for Letestu. There's another chance in front. Asham crashed into the goal cage and dislodged it, and the puck stayed out.
How did it stay out? I don't know how it stayed out because Asham tried to glove it in, body it in. Scored in this game, but he got awfully close. Going to the net. This puck goes up in the air, and Asham tries to body it in, glove it in, knee it in. And there's following the puck if you can. We lose it there. It hit off the goalpost?
Yeah.
It hit off the goalpost behind Asham.
They dump it in, and Tyrell able to dump it out. And look out, Bergenheim out of the box. Has a step on Niskanen. Bergenheim to the goal. Fleury makes the save, and he stops Lecavalier on a rebound opportunity. And then Tangradi runs into Lecavalier.
And then score coming out of the box in the final minute. That's big for Tampa, but they don't do it.
Here's a big chance for the Penguins. Dupuis shoots, and Rolison got over to get a piece of that with his blocker. Now Kovalev is jostled into the boards on the near side by Ryan Malone, who takes the puck with Stamkos driving to the net. The shot, save, rebound. Stamkos is stopped by Fleury on a rebound try.
Like a lot of goaltenders do in the league now.
Off the draw, quick shot and a save by Rolison, and a chance by Aaron Asham off the faceoff. Penguins are getting goals off faceoffs in this series too. Now here's Lovejoy closing in. Slap shot, kicked out, rebound, Asham, shot, score! Rolison misplayed it, and it trickled over the line. And the Penguins' fourth line gets another one. Aaron Asham delivers his fourth goal, or his third goal already in the series. And the Pittsburgh Penguins do get that second goal. Amazing.
I can't believe the shot Asham got initially when he was hounded off that faceoff. It looked like he was hogtied. And then he gets a second crack off a point shot. Talk about pass off the pads. How's that one? That's a big fat pass off the pads. It's redirected in by the toe. The toe of the forward, number 44, Nate Thompson. Watch, comes out. Nate Thompson comes across. It hits his left toe and skate, and it goes right between the pads.
And now you're starting to hear "Let's Go Pens" cheers in the building. I think that's what I'm hearing.
Look at those shots. 19-7 for the Penguins. They need some luck. They need a penalty. They need something to get back in the hockey game if they're looking for momentum. And the Penguins, they're just trying to just not let them get on track at all. If they have one good shift, the next shift for the Penguins has to be strong. They can't allow the Lightning to have 1, 2, 3 good shifts. They have not done that at all in the hockey game. They've had a couple of good shifts sporadically, but the Penguins have just taken everything away. They've sucked the life out of them, out of the crowd. It's just been textbook stay. It's incredible what the Penguins have done. When you look at their injuries tonight, without Cook, you add Cook and Kunitz to the mix, and they just keep going and going and going.
And he got a good hard shot off too. Now St. Louis trying to make it happen here against Lovejoy. Look out, Malone's driving to the net. He drops it off. Hedman closing in. Great sliding play by Niskanen. Took it away from Hedman before he could pull the trigger. Now Brett Clark's drive, and that misses the goal. Well, and he shoots around the puck. Goes down low, though, to Lecavalier. Martin works on him. He centers. Look out. Brewer's shot. Great save by Fleury and Eric Brewer. He got his shoulder on that shot. It was a quick release, too. Brewer again with a blast, and another save by Fleury. Glove out of the air by McCauley. Gagne back to the net. McCauley blocks that. And from the ice, he moves it ahead to Neal. And Neal dropped it off to Jordan Staal. Comes ahead. He drops it to Neal. A blast right to Kennedy, and he couldn't tee it up. Jumped off his stick. Now Brewer with it. He sends it out off a stick to center, picked up by Lecavalier. He looks for St. Louis jumping in. Here's St. Louis to the goal. Scores! A great play by Marty St. Louis. You said look for the Stars to make it happen. Well, he does it, and he keeps on doing it.
Well, that is something special. I don't know how else you say it. He just got clipped. You saw it with a stick in the mouth. Watch that little area pass by Lecavalier. And that play, Martin St. Louis to turn it in around a stick of the defender. Lecavalier with the area pass. This play by Lovejoy. And you give the coach some credit here, Staggy. The Penguins had Orpik Letang matched up against St. Louis. It's become one just like that, Staggy, in a matter of a heartbeat. Look at
Here comes Stamkos to the goal, and he stripped of the puck by Paul Martin, who lifted his arms and say, hey, no penalty on the play. I just made a great defensive play, and he did. Here's Staal, and Martin a drive, and a save made by Roloson. Martin off the glass, St. Louis had it stripped away from him by Tyler Kennedy, who takes off like a shot from his own zone. Look at Kennedy, busting in, shooting, save by Roloson. Rebound, Neal, he can't score, he tries again, and Roloson was there on the short side. He does. Yeah.
And he does. And there's a chance. That was the one that got through. Watch Martin. Look at Martin. Stick, 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 stay, stay. And he knows the pass is going to come at some time. Martin, great job to take away the shot, use his skating abilities. Ryan Malone. You have to be strong on Ryan Malone. He's trying to protect that puck with his body. Be strong. Scored the last 4 Lightning goals. If you don't count the empty net goal by Olin, St. Louis have scored their last 4 goals.
Steal, St. Louis, Stamkos, St. Louis pushed it wide of the goal.
And he missed a wide open net.
Oh.
That's
Talk
offside.
about dodging a bullet and offside on the Penguins.
He knows it. He tried. It was a give and go play. The puck was turned over. And Marc-Andre Fleury can't believe it as he thanks his lucky stars. There's the turnover forced by St. Louis. Here's the give. Here's the go. And he just whiffed on it. There's the give, there's the go, and he's not going to miss that. He's going to miss that 1 out of 15 times, and he just missed his 1 out of 15 times.
Look out, face-off win Penguins, and Lovejoy shot it, and right in front, oh, and a good chance for the Penguins goes by the boards as Talbot had the puck wander off his stick as he wanted to dump it around Roloson into the goal.
Malone made one heck of a defensive play there.
Now a centering pass by Moore. It comes through to the right point and Kubina. He'll wrist it towards the net, bouncing puck, where is it? Fleury down, they score! Bergenheim got the loose puck and chipped it up over Marc-Andre Fleury, and the Lightning have tied this game at 2.
Ryan Malone made the play on a face-off loss. Off the back wall was an empty net. Malone comes back on Talbot, takes him out, and out goes St. Louis and Dominic Moore. There's the chip play. And then it comes to the front of the net, and then it's just mass confusion. It's just bodies, it's determination, it's will, and it's finding the puck by Bergenheim. The referee was right on top of it. A wrist shot in by Kubina. Skates, bodies, Niskanen and Lovejoy can't find the puck. Nor can Talbot. Bergenheim did. Look at that. Lovejoy made a great play there, and then he got knocked over by Dominic Moore. Moore knocked Lovejoy right into.
Stood his ground at the post and made the save. Talbot over to play the puck. He's hit by Brewer. He hit him up high. Talbot goes down, clutching his head. Is there going to be a penalty here? A battle between Dupuis and one of the Lightning.
I didn't even hear a whistle. The referees, none of the referees put their arms up in the air. So if they call a penalty, I don't know who's going to call the penalty.
Talbot's still down. It looked like he got hung up on the glass and got a shot to the head.
And I don't know what the whistle was for. For the injury, maybe? Let's take a look. Talbot looking for the puck. There's a hit by Olin. Talbot's down in a very vulnerable situation.
With only 4 seconds to go in the period. Kovalev trying to get it to the net. And time runs out, and the Lightning survive. And they still have an opportunity to even this series when it looked like the Penguins were in control for much of this hockey game. The Lightning getting the big goal from Marty St. Louis and then grinding it out for the tying goal here in the third period. Puck stays in, and now Hedman will take it. Moves it out. Oh, Hedman is hit hard by Tangradi. Finished him off and knocked him down before going to the bench.
Oh, he's hit real hard, real hard.
Made by Roloson. Asham turns away and finds McCulloch. McCulloch wrists it down low. Goes to the net. Rebound. Oh, Roloson makes a great save. Aaron Asham came in there looking for the rebound try. Here goes Hedman. To the net, sticked away by Fleury behind the cage. LeCavalier shuffles it out now. Clark a drive, and Fleury got a piece of that. It comes to the near side.
He's now escorting him back to the bench. And I didn't see what happened back behind the play, and then we saw Moore, Letang get involved and stick shoving. Here's Dupuis leaning over, and then he took a forearm right to the head. Took a forearm right to the head as he was leaning over.
Now here's Brooks Orpik carrying it slowly into the 1-3-1. Ahead for Adams, steers it in for Stahl, to the goal. Now for Asham, a shot and a great save by Roloson. I thought Stahl was going to shoot the puck.
Look at this play. Hard there. There's a little hinge play. You tip it over to your man with speed, you beat the flat-footed defenseman, and this game could have ended on that. On that work by the Penguins in practice. That's why you do it. And Aaron Asham just unable to elevate that puck.
And he'll bank it off the boards. Ryan Malone carries to center. Can't get it in deep. Martin broke it up.
Mistake.
Picked up again. Adams, he says a man open going to the net. It's Kennedy and the bouncing puck. He couldn't corral it. Throws it back to the net to save by Roloson. But puck comes back to Chris Letang. And Letang turns. Dancing away from Lundin. He's going to come to the net. Letang dish it in front. Roloson's down. Where's the puck? He's got it underneath him somehow.
Oh boy, and it went off a skate. It went right back to the pads. It was right on the goal line of Roloson.
5 seconds to go in this overtime period. Penguins had some great chances in this period. Early, you remember that puck was pinballing around Roloson, and then the chance for Stahl and Asham. And Dwayne Roloson coming up with some huge saves. And he'll dump it in off the shin pad of Brewer, who banked it off the boards and held in nicely by Letang.
Somebody's hurt. Stahl is hurt. He got hit hard in the corner.
He's dragging himself back to the bench right now, bent over as he goes.
The bench. Jordan Stahl. Does he lose his balance going in here? Yeah, he does, and he goes head first into the wall. Oh boy, he's dizzy, and you can see his feet flail there. Not good, not good. Look at this, a skate. Bergenheim's going to get caught with a skate. Niskanen's skate's going to come up and clip Bergenheim. Right there. Oh, how dangerous is that? Luckily, that was not the blade. I think it was just the boot, the side of the boot. We've seen that a couple.
Getting ready to take the draw against Adam Hall and winning the draw. And Neal with it now. Turning to the forehand. A shot. He just gunned it wide of the goal. He loaded up as usual and just fired it wide.
It'll just be one, and Neal and everybody else will forget the last 21 games for James Neal, where he hasn't really got on the board too much. It just takes one.
There it is! He scores! James Neal saved it for overtime, and the Penguins take a 3-1 lead in the series.
It just takes one. And that's why you shoot the puck from anywhere on the ice. And that's why James Neal is the hero in Pittsburgh. And here's a McDonald's player of the game, goes to James Neal. He's just put the Penguins on the edge. They're up 3-1 in the series and bringing it back for Game 5, noon in Pittsburgh Saturday.
And here's a look at it. That puck went in and out in the blink of an eye to the far post. The Penguins keeping the puck in the Lightning zone on these face-offs, maintaining possession of the puck as they often do. Stahl back on the ice after going head first into the boards. There's Neal from the hash mark. On the short side, it went off the twine inside the far post.
Wow. You got to feel good for James Neal. Why you do? It's been a long time coming. It's been a struggle. But James Neal and the Pittsburgh Penguins have just won Game 4 and gone up 3-1 in this series.